shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, the new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him. He wants this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That one complete to Trey Tucker. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. They run it again with Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now it's O'Connell. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. By their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it.
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's the pick of the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 5.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw is Nix. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, here's Nix. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To throw here, O'Connell. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. O'Connell working from the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. And O'Connell now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, first and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17-0 our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. A beautiful fake. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Here's Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 41 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness. And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie. Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Option handoff to Williams. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Holding
offense. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Aaron Browning, the one who brought him down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Back to throw, O'Connell. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Throwing, O'Connell. Short throw caught by Bowers. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Denver's offense ready to go again. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Holding offense. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Nix. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Nix to the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Throwing, Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Wants to try to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Brandon Jones got in there and knocked that away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Denver's offense now set to go.
They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the 2nd.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Nix working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3rd down and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Over the middle, complete. That's 1. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. Zach Dysert, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. Justin Herbert, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now it's O'Connell. That's to Bowers once again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's O'Connell. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Calling a gain of a yard. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. To throw, here's Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down, Denver.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Second down and 8. Looking to throw. Nix. He finds his man complete. That's Warren. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun. Nix. And they're going to get him. They bring it down, a sack back at the 16-yard line. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Robert Spillane able to bring him down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Bo Nix, 14 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now here come the Raiders. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw here, O'Connell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Nix. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Reynolds. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's Warren. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Nix from the shotgun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And now they'll run it here off tackle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Nix over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Nix. And the Raiders have got him. Matt Judon now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now O'Connell. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Cortland Sutton getting set for their next drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Now it's Nix. Got his man, it's Warren. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. The busy night continues for Williams. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. This is caught by Tucker. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's first and goal. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Throwing, O'Connell. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Bowers.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Williams will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing Nix. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he goes out right around the 39. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Nix to the air. Able to find Mims.
Partner, they're clear. Those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Finding Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And his throw here's incomplete. They're been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
First down,
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain down to about the 33.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always